I'm of Indian heritage. My family and I moved here because my father was transferred to the UK for his work 5 years ago when I was 12. As a young girl, I was sure that England was a country of white people, and all through my schooling, I was taught about the colonial past and what the British Raj had imposed on my country. Generally speaking, the views expressed were not positive and suggested that colonial oppressors had stolen our cultural artifacts, our wealth in terms of treasures. But most importantly, had created a huge divide between the two main religions, Hinduism and Islam. Of course, England was a principal nation in dividing our country in 1947, establishing a new country, Pakistan. What has surprised me, and is the focus of this documentary, is the cultural diversity I have encountered since arriving in this country. Although predominantly white, it appears to me living in West London that there are many nations and cultures represented here. I intend to interview few people from different cultural backgrounds to establish whether they feel the same as I do, whether they have different views, or just to get their feelings on the cultural diversity as they live and see every day.
Hi, I'm Nai, I'm 17 and I'm an immigrant.
My name's Dewan, I'm 18 and I'm an immigrant.
My name's Nora, I'm 19 and I'm an immigrant.
I was 4. Um, we were living in Northern Ireland and my mum and my dad had split up. And my mum wanted me to have more opportunities.
I believe I was 2 years old. I feel like my parents used to come here a lot in it, so they just moved here permanently after.
My dad came here so I could get a better education.
Um, Different. It wasn't what I was used to. I was used to more black faces, and when I came here, there was a lot of white people, Muslim people, so it's different.
Um, I fit in nicely, I think. Obviously, I'd get a lot of, you sound weird, and all of that because I had an accent from being Irish. But other than that, no, it was fine.
I don't remember, but now it's all I know because I don't really remember anything from Africa. All I know is the European lifestyle.
Back then, I feel like it was easier because I was a child and I was susceptible to like racism, etc. I didn't know what any of that was. Now I understand everything. So when I get put in situations, I tend to handle them in the wrong way.
Um, I think I feel like I belong now a lot. Even like up until like 11, I was visiting Ireland a lot. But I haven't been in a while, so I'm kind of just relaxed in this spot. But yeah, it is what it is. This is where I live, so.
Yeah, I feel like being around different races and religions have helped me grow because it helps me understand different things. Like before, I'm stereotypical, but people used to think Muslim were bad. But having a lot of Muslim friends, they're just like me. They're cool. And they're funny as well.
No, I think everyone is different, and you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, especially not because of their race or ethnicity or anything like that. Like, what makes you a person is what comes from within, so I'll always get to know someone before I make my judgments.
No, I feel like I'm the same because, like I said, I basically grew up here. I don't remember anything other than the European lifestyle.
I think people, especially this year, 2020, have become a lot more sensitive than they might have been in past years, which personally annoys me because I'm quite thick-skinned, so I'm not that sensitive. But again, everyone has their own opinions, and you have to be cautious of people's feelings. So,
Well, society, I feel like a lot more people are sensitive now to certain topics, but I don't know.
I feel like it's changed for the worse due to social media. Racism is everywhere now. You can't avoid it. Whether you're white, black, orange, whatever color you are, you can't avoid racism, especially with a heavy social media presence. Like, I'm pretty sure you have a social media account. I do, my friends do, so we're gonna see some messed up stuff every day.
Yes, people were very racist. They called me a lot of stuff, a lot of words. Then I just handled it. Go over it.
In secondary school, I used to, a few of the white lads used to get a little cocky, try and say nigger, so you used to have to scrap them up, innit? That's how it works. Beat them up. I'm an aggressive kid sometimes, and when it comes to racism, I don't handle it well. So, yeah.
I personally never experienced racism. If I had, it wasn't anything to remember, or it wasn't bad enough to upset me. I have been treated quite nicely, I think. So, yeah.
I feel like if you're a minority, you've been through a lot, very different to how a white person in the UK would have felt as a child. I feel like you go through a lot of bullshit as a mixed kid, a black kid, an Asian kid. You're going to get a lot of shit thrown at you. So you gotta build a strong coat to try and deflect it. Not many people can do it though.
I feel like people who are not, European white have probably, some of them, or a lot of them, have gone through the same name calling and stuff like that, and made fun of because of their race or ethnicity in some way or another. Is there a question, Jack?
That's it.
Is it finished?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
How do you think other races have been treated?
There's a lot of discrimination towards people of color, especially very dark-skinned, like black people, and I think it's just wrong. Like, you shouldn't look at someone and think they're different to me, so I'm going to treat them differently. Like, everyone's been through different things, and you should never judge. You just always need to be wary of what someone could be going through that day, and everything that, like, you